Have you ever noticed how plants go through every season and yet them not dead? Mm-mm. They don't die at all. They bounce right back and beautiful same way.
Hey everyone, welcome to Midlife Green Glow. I'm Anne Marie. Here we explore eco friendly living, natural beauty tips, and practical ways to strive in midlife together. If that interests you, please subscribe and let's get started.
Plants go through different cycle and different season. You have the spring when the plant begins to blossom and the beautiful flowers come out. You know, some of them smell like perfume and all that, and we people rush to the plant store, and especially those who don't live in a tropical climate. You know, as soon as the chill come off the earth, you run to the plant store and go buy heaps of plant to put out there and plant because you want to see the different colors, the pink, the purple, the red, the white, the blue, you know, in your gardens. You just litter the place with flower. And so spring is the time for that, the blossom and the petals. And then you have summer when the plants bloom. The blooming continues, you know, they are beautiful at that time. Put out all new flowers and them things there, right? Place just pretty and everybody excited. And then autumn now, the plants start to wind down and prepare itself for the next season. And not that they are not beautiful, you know, but the flowers fall off, the petals, you know, they start falling. And then you have another set of beauty. Yes, the leaves turn brown, red, orange, sometimes a combination of those three colors. And so the green leaves, because it's the lack of sunlight, there is no chlorophyll, and so the leaves change color. And the plant is actually getting ready for the next season. And this season is called winter. And winter is not when the plant die, but it become dormant. And so all the leaves will fall off the plant and you just see the bark of the tree, you know. And if it's a flower that you put in the ground, especially if it is a perennial, one that will come back, it's not an annual, right? Then it will really remain dormant and you don't see anything until spring again. Beautiful journey, beautiful journey. And so the same goes for human. For us, it is the same. There is a season in our life for growth, a season for change, and a season for success, a season for loss, a season for rest, a season for renewal. And as in life, people, never you allow anyone to tell you that you are a failure or look on you at you as a failure, because you are not. You know, it is all about embracing changes. And we start out as teenager, some of us looking queer, we hide the teenager photos because we don't want anybody to see them, because boy, you know, some of us mature beautifully, because if you ever see some of those teenage photos, oh my god. And then we get in our 20s, and for some people it's not until they really hit like 25, 26, 27 that they really come, you know, latter 20s, that they come into their real beauty. And by the time you get to 30 and you really understand your body and you understand yourself, that's when you really start to blossom and shine, I tell you. And so as humans, we have to embrace change. You know, change in there's every season of our life when there is a change, and we just have to embrace it and change with it. And as it relates to our beauty specifically, we have to understand that when we get in our 40s, 50s, and 60s, we are not going to look like we are in our 20s. And so that is a time when, you know, we have to try and look our best. But it all starts from we are in our 20s. You know, we make preparation as we go along for these changes. You eat well, you rest well, and then you hit your midlife, and going down through your midlife, you realize the jaw not tight anymore, your ear thinning and all like that. So we just have to try our best and embrace these changes and still look beautiful like the plant. Remember, as I said before, you know, there come a time when the leaves fall off and everything, but then as soon as spring starts, it's spring back. So it's the same thing. You know, there's gonna be a time when in your midlife when your ears start to thin and stuff, but there are things that you can do to regrow it, or to mask it, or to just cut it off and say, well, you know, this is it, and I still try to look my best regardless of the situation. And so remember that flowers bloom at different times, so don't be afraid to reinvent your life, and don't look at yourself as a failure, because you are not. Whether you're in your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, you are still alive. And I want to encourage you to reinvent yourself now. Just reinvent yourself, whether it's career, is business, is your marriage, whatsoever the situation is. Don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. Remember that life is filled of changes, whether we are starting a new job, moving to a new place, facing challenges, or simple growing as an individual. And changes bring stress and uncertainty. So one of the things that the ways to really reduce stress, and this doesn't cost you anything, is just to find a peaceful, beautiful place, you know, that it to just sit and just enjoy the day, enjoy nature, enjoy beautiful spaces, you know, people watching, watch people as they go by, you know. Do it during this time of stress. You know, nature has a unique way of helping us, you know, help us be grounded, calm, and refreshes the spirit. So spending time in nature really allow you to slow down and step away from the pressure of your daily life. There are different cycles in our lifetime, and we have to make the most of it, you know. We are not dead, you know. So we have, by the way, people, I'm in a peaceful mood today. I'm actually in a beautiful garden. I'm outdoor. Got up this morning and just decide to make the most of my day, you know. So this is one of my first stop. Thank you very much for joining me for another video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate all my subscribers. I really loving you guys for the support, and I thank you so very much. So continue to watch the videos and like and share. and share with a friend, a family member, and encourage them to subscribe. See you next